Hello and welcome back. So guys, without wasting the time, I'm just going to the Bootstrap. Here is the Get Bootstrap website, and now we just need to download the Bootstrap because we just learned about the CDN. Click on the download Bootstrap and then you will see a new thing here. Yep, the downloading option. Let's just click on the source and just go to the the C drive, and in the C drive I'm just going to the XAMPP and here the htdocs, and there is the CI. Now where I'm just pasting the Bootstrap, I'm just pasting the Bootstrap in not inside any folder. You can see that there are 3 folders and all the website is in the application folder. Here you can see the controller, the model, the view, but I'm not pasting the file there. I'm just pasting the file on the main folder, the CI, and just creating a new folder named assets. Why I'm just doing this? Because this is a Bootstrap and it has some new ways. So let's just click and save the file in the CI assets folder and just click on start download. Now the file has been downloaded. Click on close button. Now the time is to download the jQuery 2. Let's just go to the top, and here you can see that the download the compressed and the uncompressed jQuery version. I'm just downloading the compressed version. I can download any of them, no problem is that. Let's just go to the same folder here, that the XAMPP folder, and inside the XAMPP folder there is the htdocs. So go inside the CI and again in the assets, let's just click on save. Now luckily the jQuery has been downloaded, so what more we need to do is to go to the folder, the main folder. Here it is, the local disk C and the XAMPP folder, and here is the htdocs. So there you can see the file, the CI, and here you can see that the assets folder. Go inside the assets folder, and what more I need to do? First of all, just unzip the Bootstrap, extract all. Yep, extract that. It's gonna be extracting, and now you can see that I'm just closing this one. Now this is the extracted version of the Bootstrap which I just downloaded from the internet. So go inside and just copy the CSS, fonts and JS folder. Cut, actually not copy, simply cut that. Go to the assets folder back. Here is the main folder, the assets folder, and paste what you copied from this folder. Let's just delete that folder because now this is empty. Let's just delete the zip folder too, and then just pick up the jQuery and paste this in the JS folder. Okay, now in the CSS you can see that there are a lot of files, the Bootstrap CSS, bootstrap.map, which is not necessary. All these things are not necessary. I'm just gonna paste implement this file, the Bootstrap CSS, and then the JS, and here is the JS bootstrap.js. okay, now this is a jQuery file which is the minified version, so I'm just changing the name. Actually here I'm just removing the min and the whole version, simply the jQuery.js, bootstrap.js, and here the bootstrap.css. So what I need to do, I just need to go to the Sublime, and actually I'll just guide you about the autoload in a minute. Right now I'm just removing these links. That this is the link for the Bootstrap. I'm removing all these things. I just don't want the integrity, whatever. Okay, all these variables I'm just removing. Okay, I did that. Now first of all, I remove everything here and just simply type the Bootstrap. Okay, so there, remove all these things and then only put the name of the file, which is the jQuery.js, and do the same there. So that I just don't need the integrity and the cross origin and whatever, so I'm removing that one too, and this should be removed. Now the bootstrap.js, sorry, not the min, only the bootstrap.js and the jQuery.js and the bootstrap.css. okay, that is pretty perfect. But actually it won't work until I just mention the, where is the assets folder? Here is the assets folder, the assets folder. So now first of all, just go there and type the assets. Okay, slash, the name of the folder is assets, and then the slash, and that the CSS first. Oh sorry, not the CSZ, the CSS, and this is the CSS folder, the CSS folder I just mentioned, and in the CSS folder there is the file. Why it's not opening? Okay, the CSS is not opening. I'll just see what is the problem. So go there and click on CSS, and it actually has a lot of data. but not opening there. Well, I'll just manage that too. So by the way, I just mentioned the assets. Let's just copy or actually just put up the new one, the assets, sorry, slash and the JS. You know that in the assets there is a file inside the JS named jquery.js and the bootstrap.js. So what I just need to do is to type the assets again, slash js slash bootstrap. Now there is a single problem, you know that this way I just chosen is for, yep, okay, I'll just see that later on. So by the way, if I just go to the views, what is this in the views folder, the display.php, the login view. Okay, what is the login view? This is login view. Now can you see the folder named assets in the views? No, there isn't any folder named news. So exactly, I just need to put some more things. We can do two things. The first thing is put the back directory method, means this way, you know that by adding this it will go to the application, and if I just put this 2 times it will go directly to the main folder and find this folder in the main folder, because main folder is actually 2 folders back. So by the way, I'm not going to use this one, I'm just going to use the PHP method. And what is the method I'm just using? The base URL, okay, which actually get your base URL. And basically this is the, what is the base URL? If you know about the base URL, that's perfect, but if you just don't know, then the base URL is your URL name. So copy this one, and actually you just don't need to put the slash just before the assets because the base URL has one. So let's just copy this, paste there and there too. Now this is pretty perfect that we just put in the base URL, means the localhost and slash CI, and then the assets folder, everything is totally fine. We just not linking using the directory method, we just directly putting the base URL way. But something more we need to do, if I just go to the auto load, then you can see in the line number 86 here the auto load helper, which is empty right now. We just have to put the URL here to pick up the URL ways. So if I just put the URL, then it will be loaded automatically, the base URL. Now go to the browser and there just cut these files and refresh the file actually there. Let's just close this one too, and actually the bootstrap is not working. That means something is wrong there. I have to see the source code of this page to find the right problem. So need to click on the here and just, or I think I should press the Ctrl+U to see this view source. Now the source is really true, that the localhost / CI and assets, and in the assets folder there is the CSS folder and the bootstrap.css. But if I just click there, oh, understood. First I'm getting the localhost CI index.php local login controller, then the localhost CI assets. Okay, you can see that there is the localhost and CI multiple times. So I'm just going to the Sublime back and just opening the config folder. You can see that I just applied the localhost / CI, but right now I just need to type the HTTP and then the, you can see that the colon and 2 backslash. Now refresh this page and then again click there. You can see the HTTP, click there. Now because of the HTTP it's opening in a perfect way. So let's just refresh the page and it will get back the bootstrap again. So you can see that the bootstrap has been perfectly applied to our page. So right now I just don't need the autoload page anymore and the config page anymore. So I'll work on these pages, the login controller, login view, and then the login model later on. So guys, stay tuned and goodbye.